Coming to you live from the sandy shore. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Josh.
And we are starting Divinity Original Sin, the board game. We will see how far into it we get on camera, but we're at the beginning.
We're going to complete it. And then we're going to
campaign.
go through it again and make different choices the whole way through, because that's what you do with these games.
That's true. It's true. And I'm pretty sure the viewership will just ramp up the more videos we make of the same game. Yeah.
Exponential viewership increase.
Yeah,
that's
people are really excited about the conclusion and less interested in the intro. That's
Well, if you wanted a season 2 twist, you should have waited to sign the demonic contract.
yeah, that's right. Well, no, you can't. You have to do it at the beginning, otherwise it's out of the game.
Out of
One of us
out of
does.
subsequent campaigns.
One of us
Yeah.
well, subsequent. Yeah, you could start a new campaign. That's true. Yeah, that would be the chapter 2 twist. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, season 2.
Well, the twist
Season
is we sign the contract. Anyway, let's introduce what we're doing, and then we can get into this demonic contract stuff.
That's a great idea. Yeah. So, Divinity Original Sin, the board game, is based on the video game by the same name minus the board game. It's an RPG. We have created characters called Origins, and we are at the end of a tutorial, which we played on stream. If you want to find that in our live archives, but at the end of the tutorial, we find ourselves washed up on the beach in a shipwreck, and we'll be exploring these sort of points of interest around the shipwreck. And should there be any danger, any combat, we have a suite of abilities and a whole cooldown system and stuff that we can get to when we get there. And until then, we'll be exploring and looking for loot and sort of next moves in the story as we play through this very thick, what's it called again? Divine
Something Atlas? Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds right.
And I
Wow, we're already pretty deep in this thing, huh?
Yeah, the tutorial was a good chunk of
And
it.
I will say, the art in this is
is.
absolutely gorgeous.
This
and they
page-
do like full page stuff. Like the production on this is very, very, very nice. So I really like
you
this.
you missed the best page. This is
I know,
when
I was
the
stuck.
Kraken attacks.
Yeah, it's got
to wreck our ship.
It has, like, the game, it's, speaking of it being based on a video game, the page was even titled Cinematic 1 for that. This game has
It was a cinematic.
the first ever board game that I'm aware of with cinematics. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should read the story, right? And then maybe
That
we'll
seems
introduce
right.
our characters like as we make our first moves, something like that.
Sure.
Can someone who's sitting closer to it than me tell us about the shipwreck?
Yeah, you wake to the sounds of waves crashing. As your eyes flicker open, you squint from the blazing sun and take in a beach littered with the shattered remains of your ship. Sitting up, you sink slightly into a hot sand that stretches out long and tropical coastline. Instinctively, your hand goes to your neck, fingertips grazing the metal collar that suppresses the amount of source magic you may cast. A sigh of relief escapes your lips when you discover you are still in possession of your equipment. Now, to salvage what you can find of value from the wreckage and determine your path forward. Depending on what dangers lurk in the wilds of the island, Fort Joy may prove to be a safe harbor yet. You catch a glimpse of its looming presence on a distant hill. One way or another, a choice must be made before the rising tide forces one.
I'm going to go ahead and bet on the prison island being a very safe place.
I think so. It's going to be very secure at least, right? So maybe that'll...
Oh wait, that's where we started we got out of there already. in the
No, we were on the
tutorial.
boat. We were on the prison ship.
Oh, we didn't end up going to...
Now the
Oh,
ship is wrecked and we've
chamber
washed up.
The torture chamber was just part of the ship?
On the ship,
Yeah, that's on the ship.
Damn, it's pretty fucked up ship. Okay, the setup, which we've done some of, it says to have the shipwreck location deck ready. We set the time tracker to 9 for a 3-player game, so we have 9 rounds to sort of find find/choose an exit to proceed in the story. And we started here in the shallows, and then finally it says to reveal journal cards. Oh no! I have 37, 38, and 39 here.
You
Hold, please.
fool.
Hold, please. I
no.
thought I was a good boy and was ready for the video, and I grabbed the wrong one. 38, 39, 40. All right. So let's look at 38, I guess.
Yep.
While being held prisoner aboard the ship, you overhear 2 guards muttering to each other. Waves crash loudly and forcefully over the side of the vessel, but you catch a snippet of their conversation. "Damn seekers running amok," one says. "I'd take a bit of seasickness over dealing with rebels any day." "Psh," says the other guard. "Our seafaring days will soon be over once Dallas the Hammer crushes the rebellion." Oh, all the text you see on here are sort of like still some tool tips, to put it in video game terms, like some extra learn to play information. It mentions that the journal uses icons that are associated with certain story threads we could follow, and yeah, so there's these, or maybe these are all flavor text, but they have 3 different icons.
That's interesting.
So that the Dallas the Hammer crushing the rebellion sometime soon is this helmet icon.
Okay.
As you're set adrift in the ocean current and descend into its briny darkness, an ethereal voice calls out to you. It is not your time to die. Fate has seen fit to bring you to me, for you are no ordinary sorcerers, nor is this island what it seems. Source flows through everything here. Darkon seeks a power that threatens all life on the island and perhaps beyond. I have chosen you to stop him. Answer my call, heroes. So that's this like portal icon. And then on board the ship, you discovered a note about smugglers on the island. The Magisters are investigating their increased activity, noting that their ventures are bringing them further into the island for some reason. And that's a ship's wheel icon. Okay. So 3 kind of independent pieces of flavor text that are 3 maybe... I don't know whether these point to 3 exits from this or not, but 3 storylines sort of underway. With that, we start the first round, which I guess will be an exploration round since there is no combat.
Yeah.
I'm doing a great job. I'm 7 minutes into the video before I suggest that you like it and subscribe to the channel. Please do, thanks. And then...
Box checked.
Yep.
Yes. SEO done.
Let's... what do we want to do? So... it taught us here that the shallows can be explored multiple times, so we probably want to leave at least one person here.
I'll go ahead and stay put.
We are connected. Actually, it doesn't even matter. In Explore rounds, we can move wherever we want, as long as it's not through a locked path. So there's tide pools, a rock jetty, sandy shore.
You were going to stay because you can, no matter what happens, you'll be in range.
Yeah. So I have a lot of ranged abilities, so I figured I can stay and I can still help you guys out or affect things as long as you don't go too far away. So
that's a great segue. Why don't you introduce your character?
Sure. I am playing Los. I am a mystic rogue character. It's pretty similar to what I played in the tutorial, but my skills are kind of they're kind of area stuff. So I can make areas wet. And then once an area is wet, I can either use that to either do more damage or freeze them or potentially shock them. So kind of some status effects and mob control kind of ideas. And then I also have a poison dart ability that will let me synergize a bit with
what I'm doing.
With what you're doing, which is kind of cool. And I also took a really special my talent or ability or something. It lets me use these from a further distance too. So I'm like more of a ranged caster than melee. So kind of round out my kit.
I'm tired of being damp already with all your rain and hail.
You got a water wand. That's on you.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Damn it. Well, I wanted to synergize with you, I guess. I am, so, I guess, and then for taking your turn, you're staying at the shallows?
I figured I could go last just in case, but yeah, I'm planning on staying in the shadows, yeah.
Okay, well, I am Volley. He is a cultist and a scholar, basically a lich. Right now he's in prison garb, but his story says that he is basically seeking to become all-powerful, so that, I was like, that's me. I'm pretty much already all-powerful, so... might as well help the less fortunate get there too.
That makes sense.
So I'm a friendly evil undead though. I came packing some first aid so that I can heal my friends. And ironically, it doesn't work on me because I have the undead trait, which means I'm healed by poison, but first aid would damage me where I try to use it on myself. So I have to very carefully apply bandages without touching them. I can also decay things, sick mosquitoes on them, fun stuff like that. And I brought along the Ancestral Knowledge talent, which at the end of each location, when we move to another page, I get to draw a scroll from this deck of consumable scrolls and cast spells that I have no business casting. So seems cool.
Who knows what's going to happen with you?
Right.
Anything could pop out of your pocket.
And I'm leaning towards exploring somewhere else. Maybe I don't feel strongly about being too far from you. So I might let's see. Oh man. This is a horrifying miniature.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna go explore the cliff face, I think. And then Josh,
cool.
who are you and where are you going, if anywhere?
I am not quite sure how to pronounce my name. Tanguistel, maybe?
Oh, I mean, basically, you can choose right now how to
Yeah,
pronounce it.
Tanguistel. Tan
okay.
for short.
Tan. I like it.
I am a barbarian mercenary. And I chose this character for her power, which is that when I make a challenge roll, I start with 3 red dice instead of 3 white dice. Red dice are considerably better than white dice, particularly for challenges. So
Yeah.
that should come in handy.
Challenge rolls are rolling a handful of dice to try to get something done in the story.
Yep.
And
Pretty consistently, I've outfitted this character to be a party character. It is our tank, essentially. So she's got some extra health. She's got some, a defensive stance. Mosquito swarm to heal myself from all the damage I'm probably going to take. And then I took both of the duelist cards, which one of them allows me to avoid some damage and make a counterattack, and the other one just allows me to attack with my weapon twice. So one-handed weapon is going to do a lot of work for me.
Nice.
And then, of course, I have a 5th card, unlike you two, because I signed the demonic contract at the beginning of at character creation.
From the Nemesis expansion.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm also able to curse enemies, which, when I play curse, the target's space becomes cursed. No word yet on what that does.
Wait, what?
The space becomes cursed. That's all I know.
Okay, are you sure that that's something the game will make matter later and not something we should have read the rule book about?
You can check the rules. I would check the index, but these came in the expansion box, so I don't think they're in the basics.
These tokens,
and the rest of it was quite clear not to look farther in the book until we were told.
Locations or something weird.
But in addition to that, we extend the duration of all statuses that my target has by 1 if possible. And then it also deals a pretty hefty amount of damage, so it should be good.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe other demonology skills care about curse locations.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Weird.
I can thumb through the thing. It's like a 2-page rule book, so I'll just sneak off camera here for a second.
All right. Well, where do you want to go? Make your move.
Right. I will go to the tide pools. There's got to be something fun there.
The tide pools.
Tide pools are inherently fun. Yeah, you can poke the sea anemones and see if they squirt water.
And the crabs. There's going to be all the crabs that are scooting through tide pools.
Pick them up and watch them wiggle their little legs.
Mm-hmm. I used to do that all the time. I used to go to Maine a lot every year growing up, and there would always be little tidal pools as the water comes in and out through the rocks, and just go and collect crabs in a bucket. It was great.
We would. I grew up in Northern California, but we would go down to the Monterey Bay Aquarium, and you could the aquarium was great, but also there was a lot of great tide pools and beaches and stuff in that area. So that's where we would go to irritate the wildlife.
It's so fun. It's so fun. Sea creatures are great. There's cool colors. They do cool things. They look all different. Sea creatures are good.
We should just stay at the shipwreck and hang out with the...
Can we? It seems really nice. That really scary fort is off on the side, and we could just...
I just realized I have it, Josh.
You stole it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We could just have ourselves a nice beach day. Life.
Life.
You know?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Let's just clean it up, make sure that there's no one here that jerks like those people we rescued.
Right.
And then just live a good life.
Oh, this is interesting. So the rulebook does say stop. The rest of this rulebook deals with effects that appear in demonology content and nemesis locations. We recommend you only read the relevant sections when you discover them in game.
Oh, so I think you have discovered.
But the first one is cursed spaces. Okay. Yes. In addition to gaining environment effects, map spaces can now be cursed. Spaces that are cursed are subject to the following effects. When anyone here gains a status effect, extend its duration by 1. It could be printed on a map space or applied. Yeah, anyone gains a status effect.
Oh, there's some good status effects. You can, if you're in a cursed location and make yourself invisible, you're invisible longer. It's pretty all right.
That is actually pretty all right.
Yeah.
Did any of us take invisible cards?
No. But you've got haste. Or one of you has haste, right?
Oh, I do. Yeah, I grant haste.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. So hang out, when the sky goes dark, you'll know that's where to be.
Yeah, right.
You want to...
That's the spot. We meet...
Better haste.
We meet where it's dark and scary.
Right.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's only it's for the best, really.
Okay, so I will be exploring the cliff face, taking that card. You're exploring the tide pools. That's location 3. Ben, there are 4 cards for the Shallows. Name a number 1 through 4, and I'll give you that one from the stack.
You don't go from the top?
No, it says a random one.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
It says shuffle them and do it randomly, and they are all different. I glanced at it enough to see that. But
choosing a number seems fine.
Okay, here is the third one.
All right.
So my cliff face says, a fortress stands in the distance, its stone walls nestled up against a tall rock outcropping. You have no doubt that it is the infamous Fort Joy. I found it. The prison we wanted to chill at.
Hey.
Squinting under the bright sun, you make out silhouettes descending upon the beach. Reveal journal card 17. And then when we resolve it, we'll flip this card. But I think this happens now. It's weird. It's like we deal out these cards to everyone. We can look at them and decide what order they resolve, but resolve is not clear to me. Whether that's flipping the card specifically or this revealing the journal card.
I'd say we do it in the order of the card. Yeah. I'd say we reveal the journal card.
I just mean, do we stop here until we choose the order we want to resolve our cards?
Oh, I see.
Or do I look at this and then decide when I want to flip it? I'm not sure where that stop is.
Why don't we just do them in... I don't see any major difference. Let's just resolve yours fully.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is part of that Portal storyline, which was the one about the like mysterious voice calling upon us from the ocean current, from the briny darkness. Okay. So a few brawny prisoners appear on the beach, having made their way down from the fort. More fish washed up. One of them jokes as the others begin to salvage for supplies in the shipwreck. A word to the wise, coin can only get you so far at the Joy. Griff's always looking for more muscle. He can be your inside man just like he's done for your fellow shipmate, Darkon, who came through the fort already. Yeah, this says that Darkon seeks a power that threatens all life on the island and perhaps beyond. So our shipmate is a competitor for ultimate power with me. I don't like him.
And Darkon was a person on the ship whose goons tried to fight us too.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that's
Right,
true.
true. That's true.
So
He sent his regards to you, apparently.
Apparently, yeah. So the other side of the cliff face says, though the beach may offer more supplies, making your way to the fort could provide more direct answers. The party may go to Fort Joy, turning the page and ending this location. If you decide not to, place this card in the holding area. I'm thinking we wait?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go next because mine's pretty quick.
Okay.
So, shallow tide pools offer cool relief and refreshment from the relentless heat of the blazing sun. Crabs scuttle around the wreckage on the beach, their beady black eyes shimmering strangely with source. If an origin here has Pet Pal, flip this card. If not, place this card in the holding area.
I almost took that.
I almost took it
I thought
too.
being a lich that could talk to animals would be so cool, and then I didn't take it.
I almost took it too, just because I was like, well, something fun is going to come up with this. It was the only one that clearly was going to have game effects. I think I actually, wasn't. I was thinking about like what's going to help my character. I really should have thought about what was going to make the game more fun. But,
That's actually exactly why I took my constantly getting random scrolls.
Yeah.
Was I was like, I don't think that's good, but I think it's fun. All right, Ben, that leaves you.
Shallows. Large planks from the shipwreck have washed ashore here. As you drag some of the wooden boards aside, you discover some broken crates partially buried in the sand. Each origin here may make a challenge roll to search the crates. If no one does, place this card in the holding area. Oh!
should probably save that for me.
So we could save that for all of us because this could be elective.
So looking at it, it's a roll that gets a bonus die for cultist and scholar. I am both of those things.
And hydrophysicist, which I think this is going to be a collective. We all should be here and help out.
Well, you're not. I know you have cards, but we looked this up, and the hydrosophist. Anyway, that tag you need to have the talent.
Oh, it's not the skills?
No.
Oh, that's so silly.
No, we
right.
found that confusing in the tutorial, and I think did not end up doing it right.
Okay.
I'm going to retcon my character creation. This one hasn't mattered yet because it just gives me extra health. Let's throw it away and get Pet Pal.
You want to do Pet Pal?
Yeah.
You know what? We'll allow it. Yeah, picture of health. Oh, this just increases healing. Yeah, you don't need that.
I think it was pretty good for my character, but this is going to be more fun for the game.
I completely support you being a Pet Pal. There you go. You must speak with animals. So should we hand you the Tide Pools card
let's
back?
Let's go ahead and flip this open.
Yep.
Let's see what these crabs have to say.
Good thing we kept these on the table for some reason.
Yeah.
We thought we got rid of everything we didn't need. Turns out we did get rid of everything we didn't need.
Yeah. All right. A small scrab scuttles out of hiding to speak up. Our goddess says you will help us, so we should help you. One of your kind came through here from the cliffs. We hid washed up shiny things from them for you. Draw an arrow consumable.
Oh.
I don't think we have that deck.
That's a different deck.
Really? I thought you pulled out all the consumables.
He just has, you have potions.
I pulled out the potions. Yeah, go grab the arrows. Okay, yeah. I'm pleased that we have a pet pal.
And then resolving this again, I think we keep this until we all are in this spot.
Yeah, agreed.
Because each origin can try, and definitely, like, I would roll.
You get reds.
Oh, you would get reds, and I would get 5 dice.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Yeah.
And what's this just? The one argument that I would have against going way out of our way on this is that nothing about this sounds important, right? It's just like pulling away some planks to look for shit.
But if we're back here, don't we get another? Can't we get another one of these, or do we?
No, we would be doing this instead for the round. I'm guessing we would get some loot or something, which is good. But yeah, it's like I don't think that that's necessarily a story thread or anything like that. That's
fair.
That's the one thing. Okay, that's the round, right?
Do we recall if we're able to trade freely during?
Only if we take a rest action instead of an explore action.
When we get an item, you can give it. In that moment, you can give it to someone at your location.
I see.
But since no one else is at your location.
Oh, I missed that detail. Okay.
Yeah. It was one of these little helpful tips.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the time ticks down to 8, and no event happens, so we are on a new explore round, unless we want to take that rest round. Oh, I think we need to be at the same location anyway to trade stuff.
Yeah.
What does that arrow do?
Yeah, so it lasts for 2 turns somehow. I guess there's more than one arrow. When you make a bow attack, if you roll any of the special symbol, your target gains Sundered for 2 turns.
Oh, okay.
And then it can also be discarded to create Illumination.
Sundered is, I know I saw this because I was looking at a character. Sundered is a status that reduces armor by 2. Or at least on players it would be by 2, on minions it's also by 2, yeah. Okay, the new round. So yeah, are we all going back to the shallows?
Already.
I did.
I mean,
I don't feel like all 3 of us need to.
that
I feel
one's
like
on hold until we're ready for it. So why don't we just pull? There might be another challenge card that comes up, right?
Sure.
That's true. So I see what you're getting at. So my guess would be like we should at least try and see
That's
here
what I
at
was
some
thinking.
point.
Yeah.
So the alternative would be you guys can go there and I can stay here, or I can leave somewhere else.
Yeah. Like you're actually, if we want to do the, the pulling wooden boards apart test, you're actually the worst at it. I don't see any reason for you to stick around for it.
No, that's true, but I think we're gonna want more successes on this. Like I don't think the 3 to 4 successes is gonna be the bar for this. I think this is going to be a cumulative test where we want like 7 to 8.
We haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
But
it could be.
Because I think this is a group effort. This feels like we are looking through the wreckage together. And if nobody, that's why if no one does it, we're fine. But once someone does it, it's spent.
Do we want to just do that?
Sure. How does it work exactly when it's coming from the holding area? Will we all 3 go there and just choose that card?
Yep, instead of a new card.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it wastes a round. Well, but to your point, the other option is delay it a round, and then we could potentially have 2 cards to pick from here. So that's the other option.
Yeah.
I'm cool with either one.
Let's just do it. We got the card.
Cool.
Okay. Well, so each origin may make a challenge roll to search the crates. Bonus of 3 white dice, bonus for cultist and scholar, which means I'm going to have 5. I guess I'll go ahead and do that.
Wow. And I've got 3 red.
I just got 3 white.
I rolled 3.
Oh, I rolled 1.
All right, Josh, save us.
I rolled 4.
4. Okay.
I guess we could re-roll, but probably not worth it.
Yeah, I don't think this is cumulative.
no,
It
it's not
doesn't really
cumulative.
clarify. It just says 4 plus. The crate contains some coins. Gain 3
that
gold.
was kind of-
on a 1 to 3. It would have been 1.
I think we each made a pull for this.
Oh, you think we all get that?
I think so. So you guys are each pulling 2 gold and I'm pulling 3. That's how I would read it.
But yeah, maybe. Because we share gold anyway, so it's like kind of
Right.
wild that we just got 7. That seems like a lot.
It does. I mean, we can
We can
Well, we
retcon
know
it
it's
later.
we know
Yeah, we
it's
can
3
try
if it's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it does say each may make a challenge roll. And then these are the results for the challenge roll.
That is kind of how it reads, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's
Yeah, and whether we
move
were
on.
supposed to add them together here or not, also unclear. I read the challenge roll rules because we had other questions about challenge rolls, and they're not very detailed. So I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe this game is going to have a lot of just having to make calls on stuff. So okay, we can. I mean, we did spend our entire round doing it. So.
And we also didn't get the carryover from the tutorial, so you know what? It's fine.
We got more than that.
We get a little. Well, no, because we would have gotten that anyway. I think. Maybe not. Okay.
No, we started with 15 gold because we decided to get new characters, and that's how much it says to take if you skip the tutorial.
Got it.
It going directly did not have that step. So we're rich beyond all reason. That's what we're saying. Okay, well that was the round. So.
All right.
Do we want to stay here and keep exploring?
One of us should stay there.
Off camera when we were learning about cards that have multiple explorers. I was saying like some are probably good and some are bad. So once we get some good things, we should consider leaving.
Well, there are 2 locations we haven't been to explore, and there are 3 of us. One of us should stay.
You're right.
Could be. I can stay. I don't have to. I would say that it might make sense for you to move here because then you're 1 away from both.
I can affect 2 away.
Oh, well then you can stay put, and then I'll go to 1. That way I'm only 1 away from.
Yeah, I think you 2 want to stay one to each other, and I can still affect this spot.
I feel like we're gonna fuck ourselves by starting a lot of fights at once.
Maybe.
I feel like there could be fights at either of those
We'll be
locations,
fine.
and I bet one of the 4 shallows locations is a fight.
We'll be fine.
We're gonna end up with like 3 combats stacked on top of each other.
You don't have to move. You get to make your own choice, Brandon. So you're staying?
I'm staying.
I moved. What are you doing?
You know, I'll stay with you, Ben.
Okay.
We can take 1 extra round to search the Sandy Shore later.
I would just worry that since we already wasted around here, that because we're gonna have an event next turn too.
Oh, that's exciting.
So, I think this is when we're gonna have enemies. I think
Do we?
Because people are gonna find the shipwreck, right?
Is there a card A? I'm just realizing that I don't know what actually to do. What does it mean that we're going to have an event? Is it in here? Is there would it be read card A?
Do one of these things tell us?
I think so. I think so. It's called Rising Tide. That sounds right.
So yeah, okay, that's fair. Like here, my assumption is that we are. I don't think we're gonna find more people here. I think like time is gonna dictate more people. Because when you came here, we saw other prisoners from Fort Joy, right?
Yeah, you think
we
they're gonna
didn't
come get
pick
us?
a fight.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna start to get noticed down here in this range, and then people are gonna start to come investigate.
If you say so.
I don't know. That's just my
I decided to move here instead, so I'm 2 away instead of 1, because then I don't want to get further away.
I don't like the looks of the rock jetty. I'm not going there. You can if you want. I'm staying here.
I made my choice already.
All right. Well then, here goes nothing. You get the card 5 for the Sandy Shore, Josh. And Ben, you need to choose 1, 2, or 4. I believe are the remaining Shallows card slots.
Let's do 1.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, another challenge.
Wow.
What'd you get, Josh?
The sand stretches out as far as the eye can see.
It is a
You
Sandy
notice
Shore.
faint tracks, all but erased by a warm sea breeze. 2 elven children wearing source colors splash in the nearby tide pools, but stop. I was just at the tide pools. I didn't see any
Source
elf
colors
kids.
on children now?
They're splashing in the tide pools, but stop to look at you. You don't look like pirates, is what they say, I guess. Reveal journal card 16, and then flip this card. I guess we should reveal journal card 16 first.
Guess we should. Well,
But it's going to be another storyline.
The disheveled children keep their distance, but call out as you walk down the beach. I don't know why we've got to neg these kids, but
they're wearing collars. Like, leave them alone.
we tried to warn the pirate about the monsters further up the beach, one of them starts, but he ran off in a hurry. People say source flows through everything here on account of the goddess Amadia. Sometimes it brings the Voidwoken. Other times it makes new kinds of monsters. If you go up the beach, you ought to mind the vegetals. They bite and gnash and growl. That can't be the way that's pronounced, but
Vegetal?
I don't know.
I think that's right.
Seems fine.
Yeah.
with that the children.
Details.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense either, I guess. With that, the children roar at you. Perhaps the tales of monsters were told to them to prevent them from wandering too far. Nonetheless, you keep your guard up. Now we flip this card. Whoever left these prints in the sand may be the best lead you've had so far in your search for answers. You may follow the fast disappearing tracks or continue on your way.
Oh, is that an exit?
The party may go to Upper Beach, page 4. If you decide not to, place this card in the holding area. The holding area it is.
Can we also remember which storyline went to each of these? Because I will bet you that the storyline that went with the card is going to be the storyline we start to pursue.
Yep. That's it.
So that was part of this ship wheel icon, which was about the smugglers and the magisters investigating
pirates.
smuggler activity. Yep. The children mentioned pirates. Okay, so the Sandy Shore is the pirate storyline. The cliff face is the Fort Joy, the Drakon, and also the
mystic,
the wet voice from the ocean storyline.
I'm in for some wet voices. I'm so intrigued.
You've always had a thing for wet voices.
How can you not? What are you talking about? You don't get that often.
All right.
Good wet voice.
Scattered among the rubble are pieces of paper, several of which refer to silent monks, in quotes, and the experiments taking place on the island. The notes are too water damaged to make sense of, so you turn your attention to the wreckage and try to find usable gear. Each origin here may make a challenge rolled search for supplies. If no one does, put it in the holding area. I don't think we want to keep spending 2 rounds each on these. I think we just go for it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
It's barbarian, mercenary, polymorph, and duelist are the
Oh
traits
my
that
god.
here.
That's both. Those are my tags.
You're a mercenary duelist?
A mercenary barbarian.
Mercenary barbarian?
I've got duelist cards.
If you strongly want to leave it, we can leave it, but
I don't have the
I don't want to
duelist
keep spending
tag.
2 rounds per card here.
Leave that one. That one's gonna I'm gonna roll 5 dice, 3 of them red.
All right.
What's the?
To get supplies.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be some items that we can find.
Yeah.
I want to leave that one. We got time. It's fine.
It's up to us. We're the ones here.
One
Are
of you
we
should do
leaving
this though.
This is going to be another story beat. I feel like that's nearly a given. But I have nothing for this, so I'm fine either way. Honestly, if you
Can
would
you?
rather wait.
I just wonder if it's like the last one and you get an almost as good results rolling a 1 as you do a high number, then we're fine, in my opinion, to just do this rather than spend a whole round on it.
That's true.
But I don't know
But it said
if it's
each,
like the
right?
last one. It said each may make a
Right,
challenge roll.
so-
This is part of why I still don't think it was probably supposed to be cumulative gold on the last one. I think the more people you have here, the better your odds, not the more shit you get.
That could be.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
That's
Later.
Yeah. Well, if we pull items out, we can't. We need to figure that out now.
Well,
Did
it might be limited.
Do the rules? Yeah, I can look it up.
I mean, we can. Here, I'm gonna hit the pause button. Yeah. So as far as we can tell, we played it right. It seems like we're getting a crate. Like I've looked at the economy of the game. It seems like getting 7 gold is crazy. That's gonna buy us multiple level 3 items.
Okay.
It's like insane. Yeah.
Seems
so, yeah. But anyway, we're here. Yeah, we could either roll or save it, and then. The other thing that you pointed out when we paused was that you don't, once it's in the holding area, you can do it from anywhere, which is an interesting wrinkle. So I guess we'll save it and you can do it wherever.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so this is, oh no, I lost track a little bit. Are we at the end of round
Yes.
seven?
Yes, this is the end
Okay,
of round 7.
so this is advancing.
Yep.
And we're doing event A.
Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. Rising tide, sea waves crash onto the beach. Flip this card. All spaces on the map become wet.
Hooray!
Wow.
We like wet.
Speak for yourself.
All right.
Okay, the beach is wet.
Beach is wet.
All right. So where are you guys going to explore this round? I'm going to explore that card from the holding area, so I can be in any location.
Yeah.
It might make sense for one of you to be with me, unless you want to get both of these locations at the same time. Those are the options, I think.
I'll go see what's up with the rock jetty.
All right, so we're gonna. I guess I'll move over here then. No, I'll move over here so that we're all one space away.
So you can either join Josh on looking for useful
But there are
items.
2 more
You could
cards in
stay
here.
at the shallows and see something new.
I know,
or you could join
I know.
me.
It's tough because like the extra items here, like I don't know what the items could be, and then we could also just try and because these could be unique items or something like that. Whereas finding more,
It's the first scenario. I doubt we're gonna be missing out on anything too severe.
That's fair.
but it is up to you. Like I specifically asked to be included in this.
I'll just stay here. I feel like something will
All right.
happen.
Well, I'm going to explore from the holding area, which is going to be these 5 chunky dice I get to roll.
Are you going to do it?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So my 3 red for my character, and then 1 white for Barb, and 1 white for Merc. Oh, that's only 3.
3 hits. You could use your caller if you.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll literally every dice.
Okay.
Every die?
Whoa!
Because
full reroll?
1 is the I guess I can
Specials
get
are worse,
specials.
yeah.
I'm gonna do a full reroll.
Okay. That is
5.
better. 5.
Yeah.
All right,
There we go. All right. Oh, 3 plus was fine. Draw a level 1 item.
Okay.
You find nothing of value for 0 or 2.
Currently, this level 1 item deck is not shuffled.
Oh, is it
right?
shuffled?
It's like sorted by weapon, helm, etc.
Okay.
So let me give it a quick shuffle, and then I'll just fan it out for you rather than spend time shuffling it properly.
Yeah.
There you go. What'd you get?
I got the minstrel's cap.
Oh, good. That
While
sounds,
moving into a space.
sounds like you're the member of our party that should go to.
Well, actually, while this is equipped, moving into a space occupied by 1 or more allies costs 1 fewer action point. So that is actually pretty. Like, I can come and rescue you guys much easier.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Only matters during combat, I guess, because we're not using action
Right,
points the rest of the time. Okay. I'll do the rock jetty.
Sure.
I guess actually we deal these out and then can always decide what order to resolve them. So there's a 2, and oh boy, we can see that this is a combat. Spawn the following enemies and place this card in the active combat stack.
Oh, it's the vegetable.
It's the genitals, genitals,
Vegetals.
Shambling vegetals. Yeah, so we'll be. That's a thing we'll be doing.
Yep. Put that aside. Let's do his first.
Unless
it's also a combat.
Well, so you can pick another
2.
2. There you go. It's
Hey!
also a combat.
Yeah.
This is what I was afraid of.
We did it. We did
This is why
it.
you never split the party.
It's good that I got this minstrel cap, isn't it?
Okay, so my rock jetty says spawn the following enemies and place this card in the active combat stack. We're spawning 2 shambling vegetals. And basically, it's funny. It's going to be 2 no matter what, but depending on player count, it's a different combination of fast and slow ones.
That's the same for the crocodiles.
Oh, funny. Okay.
No. It's 1, 2, or 3 crocodiles
Oh, that's true. We just
based on
have.
player count. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
So for 3 players, we're going to have 1 fast and 1 slow shambling vegetals. So there's a fast one. It's going to have 23 health.
Whew.
And here is a slow one. Health is the same. All right, tell me about the crocodiles.
We have 1 fast and 1 slow crocodile.
Oh boy.
Wait, really?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Crocodile is going to be C. This has 24 health. Okay, I gotta push these talents out of the way. There we go. This game has a lot of components, turns out. Who knew?
It does have a few.
And D is a slow crocodile, also 24 health.
All right, this will be a big
and then
combat.
Where are we spawning them? Let's see. So the vegetals are A and B. They're both spawning at the jetty with me. The crocodiles are both spawning at the shallows with you.
Yes.
C and D.
C and D. Cool. Cool. Well, this is actually like...
They have a lot of hit points.
What's kind of cool is that I have the water wand, which is an area attack, so it attacks everything in a space, and everything is wet, which will amp that damage. So, like, spamming that is pretty interesting. That said, are we done? Yeah, these are...
With setup, so those go in the little attack
These go
stack.
in the active combat kind of pile here. And that's the round, right?
Is there a significance to the one? Oh, that's the space it came from, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
All right, so rolling for that first monster. It's going to attack
Yeah, the shambling
the
vegetable.
whatever its rule is.
Its target is the least armor. Who has
It's not me.
3 armor?
It's him.
Oh, Ben, you didn't bring a banded armor?
No.
Time to be punished for it. Vegetal A moves to you.
That's nice, grouping them all up for the
kind of
AoE
is,
attacks.
yeah. And it's attacking you for 3 blue dice plus 4. Oh, shit.
Plus, and yeah.
You know what's not nice about piling them up is that the text on the Shambling Vegetal says that it has +1 armor and +1 magic resistance for each other enemy in its face.
Yep.
Of course it does.
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Are we going to lose already?
We might. We sure could.
We
Okay.
can just leave, right? Oh no, we can't leave.
No.
It's
not during
rolling. It's
combat.
rolling these against you.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it.
3 hits plus 4, 7 hits. It's physical damage.
That's not great. If she
No.
gets plus 4?
Yeah.
It's absurd.
That's insane.
Three blues plus 4. I mean, blues do not have a lot of hits on them.
They don't. It's not even
Yeah.
worth. Like I could have. I'll use my ability to reroll the blue.
Okay.
That one.
Oh yeah, you can do it on an enemy.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay, so down.
On any die roll. Wait. After any die roll, you or an ally in your space may roll. Oh, after any die roll.
Yeah,
you
I don't
or your
think that works
ally-
on the enemies.
No. Yeah. No, that I suppose not.
All right, so 7 coming at you.
Okay, I take 5.
Yikes.
That's a
I have
lot.
2 health left.
That's a lot.
First aid.
Crocodiles also target the least armor. You might be downed here.
Yep.
Because Crocodile C is going next. And it rolls a die, but either die result is going to target you, whether it's the closest or the least armor. So it's rolling 3 white dice plus 2. Josh, why don't you do this roll?
We need nothing.
The special is nothing. All right, 2 hits.
What does that say?
When this minion attacks, if any specials rolled, add 3 damage and the target gains bleeding.
Oh, Kyoki.
So you got 5 damage coming at you.
We'll reroll the 2.
Reroll the ones that aren't blank. Yeah, spend your color.
Yep.
All right, 2
I'm
damage
down.
instead.
Do you, let's see, I've got my color intact. Maybe.
We're just gonna keep going for 0. Like that's
I mean,
all.
you
Yeah,
need
how many
0.
blanks? How many blanks are on white dice?
You need 0.
Oh, even
There's 2 blanks.
if it's 3, you're down.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
Oh,
Don't you prevent
3? No, sorry. Yeah.
So if
3
we can
I'm
roll 1 more to a blank. But re-rolling those also risks it going to a double
Or-
hit or a
yeah.
special.
Yeah.
So it's probably, I don't think those roll like an average of a hit. So, all right, I guess you're downed.
Yeah.
One of us can get you
Yeah.
up, I guess.
I got nothing to do.
Yep.
There's no. I have no
Jeez.
response.
Brutal. That's brutal. Okay, well, we should probably come get you. But I wonder if while you're
actually,
down,
can
I
we-
should AoE the area.
Should we check that multiple combats can coexist? What happens if you win one of them in the middle? Like if we kill both of the crocodiles, do we resolve the victory there?
Oh, that's a good question.
I would assume you resolve a victory.
I mean, definitely, multiple combats can definitely exist. That's why there's multiple.
Yeah.
There's the outline for multiple cards here, right?
That makes
to be
sense.
Multiple combat cards here, but it does say when all enemies are defeated or all origins are down. Oh, it says when all enemies are defeated. Flip this. It doesn't say when these are defeated.
Got it.
So we
Okay.
flip both of these if we defeat everything.
If is a very big if.
Yep. I said when.
Yeah.
But okay, so I should probably try to AoE that area while you're down and it doesn't bother you,
That's a good point.
right? With my water wand, I can attack from 1 away with 2 blue dice, and specials are extra damage, and it's amped because it's wet. So let's see. My turn could be, I'm gonna gain my 4 action points. And then we have this menu of options we can do plus playing cards. It's worth resurrecting you, right? Yeah. So here, I think I'm not playing any of my cards. Who needs them?
Do you want to resurrect him? Well, you should at least AoE first, right?
I mean, yeah, actually, I guess I could just AoE 4 times and you could go resurrect him.
You can AoE.
I-
That's 1 action point.
Yeah.
How many dice do you get to roll on that?
Just 2 blue, but
But
blues
it's
have a lot of
plus
specials, and
2,
specials
right?
are 2 damage, yeah.
And it's +2.
And, yeah.
Okay. 4 times is like basically you're guaranteed to do.
The crocodiles have a flat 2 defense. The shambling vegetals have 3 because there's 2 other enemies in their space buffing them, which is annoying. But
So are there there's 2 crocs in there.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's an area attack. It affects the whole space, and so I don't have to. It's not like I'm choosing one to target. Yeah, do I just spam this and try to pile on damage, and then you can go in, pick him up, and try to hit, like, see if you can finish one off? I think if we revive you before you take a turn, you still get your action points and go this round, right?
I would assume so.
Yeah.
If you hand me the rules, I can see what happens while you guys figure.
Yeah, that's a good idea to look up being knocked out. It didn't happen to us in the tutorial. Okay, I guess I will just spray water at these water creatures. That's.
Oh,
I guess they won't like it.
your area attack would hit me if I were in that space, right?
Yes, I should definitely go first.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I was thinking that is I'm like once I revive him, first aid would be great. But
Yeah.
we got an order of operations.
First aid is at
problem
0 range, so I would basically need to move in, revive him, and use it, and not do any attacks on the enemies for first aid to go off this round.
How first aid takes 3 action points?
2.
2?
Move 1, revive 1. 2 for first aid.
That's rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
During a combat rest and explore rounds down to Origins, still take a turn as normal, but they only gain action points up to their max and slide cooldowns. If an Origin is revived before they take their turn, they may take a normal turn.
Oh, so if you're down for like a couple rounds, you build up the action points?
So it seems like.
That's kind of cool.
Up to 8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
maybe we
could
aren't in a hurry.
leave you down and then let them like come towards us. Maybe scatter them a little bit that way, and then you'll have 8 action points in the next round.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
I'm not mad at that idea. Okay, then I think what I'm doing is spraying my wand in this general direction. Let's do it. So I'm rolling 2 blue dice each time, spending an action point.
Oh yeah, and if you guys kill everything, then I get revived at 1,
Okay.
just for free.
That's a pretty good roll, because that's 1 hit, 1 special, which is 2 hits, so 3, and the water amps that to 5.
Okay.
So it's 5 to everything, 3 hits each crocodile, because they prevent 2 of it. And the
2 to
vegetal
that
is
guy.
preventing 3, so 2 hits it.
That was only 1 action point?
That was 1 action point, so
That's
I can,
pretty
so,
good.
So like it's not, I'm not gonna like I'm not gonna kill these, but
No,
if
but
I
you'll-
can keep doing that,
yeah.
that's a lot of damage. So I'll do it again. Even better roll. Nice. That is 4 total hits and a special for 6 hits. And so that's going to be 4 to the crocodiles, getting us to 17 on each of them. And 3 to the shambler, putting it at 18. Again, they'll just keep doing it, right? Why argue with results?
I mean, yeah, if I'm downed, I can't get hurt.
Yeah.
So just keep spamming it.
Because I don't have anything that like debuffs their attack or anything. Okay, 2 hits becomes 4 because of the water. So 2 gets through on the crocodiles, putting them at 15. 1 gets through on the vegetal, putting it at 17. That was that, and I'll do it a 4th time, I guess. There are blanks on these dice. I've rolled well.
You're going to get attacked by a vegetal.
Yeah, I'm not that worried about. Well, it does do a lot, doesn't it? Should I move?
Yeah.
But like, it's gonna just come get me, right?
It moves too, yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it's worth the action point to move. I think it's gonna attack me anyway, pretty much.
And it attacks
Yeah.
the area too, it looks like.
Oh, I missed that. The shambling vegetals have area attacks.
yeah.
Oh, that's so we also don't want to pile up for that reason.
No.
Woof. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just like I'm dealing out enough damage per action point here that I think it's worth just keeping on spamming it.
With 3 enemies, undoubtedly. Like, that's just
Yeah.
so much damage.
Yeah. And another pretty good roll. That is 3, 4, 5 to everything in the area. So that's going to be 3 gets through the crocodile's magic resistance, and 2 gets through the vegetable. So yeah, like I landed like 8 to 10 damage on each of those action points for 4 action points. Unfortunately, spread out, focus fire would doing that much damage. Focus fire would be better, but
Yeah.
I'd still call that pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, Josh, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm gonna
Something else.
I'm gonna move in here for free since you're already there.
If you wanted to look at the rules more while he's going, something else I don't know is, can I revive you with first aid? Like, does healing a down person bring them back, or does it have to be a
Oh,
revive
I think it has
action?
to be
Yeah?
revived.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which target do you think I should go for?
I think the crocodiles, more damage gets through, and taking out a crocodile also weakens the vegetals because they. I guess the one reason to go for a vegetal if you thought you could kill it, it does have 3 armor and 3 magic resist. But if you thought you could finish it off, it is what's hitting harder.
How much health do they have?
Can't be healed. Okay. The crocodiles have 12 each. The vegetal has 15.
Okay, I'll hit the crocodile then. I'll hit the slow crocodile, I guess.
Oh yeah. If you can take it out, right. Yeah.
I don't think I can, but I can. We can see what happens.
Just roll extremely well.
So I'm going to do Flurry of Blows for 2 cooldown, which lets me make up to 2 attacks with a one-hand melee weapon against the same target, adding my level to each roll. So I will be getting 3 white plus 2 twice.
Okay.
And that costs 2 action points. Oh, that's not good. So that's just plus 2.
Why don't I
reroll it?
Because I don't think we're going to get into a worse situation than this.
Right.
I have 2 charges because that's actually Valley's ability. Is I have 2 uses on my source caller, so I'll use one to reroll all those dice. The specials aren't doing anything.
They're not doing anything.
Reroll them all.
Reroll one of the blank ones with my ability.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Much better.
Okay. So what's the total damage?
So 6 damage.
6 damage before its armor, right? So 4 goes through?
6 damage before armor, yes.
Okay, so 4 goes through. It's at 8.
All right, and then the second attack.
Oh. Jeez. I mean, I can spend my other one.
All right.
But he's not going to kill it. Or you could keep
Are you?
swinging.
You have 2 more action points.
I have 2 more action points, yeah.
I think the hope is that he kills
Fair enough.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. I'll do it. Reroll the specials. Okay.
So it's 4 damage,
4,
so 2 gets through.
All right, it's at 6. Can you
It's at
kill
6?
it? Can you kill it? It's a toughie.
It's not. There's no status
These
effects.
combats
on
would be
it.
like trivial if we had gotten them one at a time.
Yes. For
And
sure.
it's pretty bad luck that we got the random the random shallows one on this round. Ugh.
What's better to roll, whites or blues for damage?
Blues if you like specials.
I don't
know.
care.
Our blues might be just as good as whites even if you don't care about specials.
So there's
Are there 4
three
hits on the
3 ones and 1 double versus 2 ones and 1 double. So blues are better.
Okay, blues are better than white. Strictly.
Okay.
Okay, that's good to know.
So then I will curse.
Oh.
This is flipped over. I'm going to curse that crocodile, so the space
Cursing
becomes
the shallows,
cursed.
yeah.
And then, sadly, it has no status effects, but I do roll 3 blue.
Oh, there's also part of the curse ability is an attack.
This ignores armor.
Whoa.
It does, yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
curse is pretty nuts.
So 5 damage, no armor.
Oh, there's no way you can get that one higher.
No,
Damn it! And I don't have any rerolls left.
You
None
get
of us
another
do.
attack after this.
no, I don't. That
was
was.
her, yeah.
Or no, sorry, that's only 1 action
Yeah,
point.
yeah,
Yeah, I do
Oh,
have 1 more.
Okay, well it's down to 1. Yeah, if you can swing your weapon or something for 1 action point.
That's what I
We'll
can
see.
do. We have no rerolls though. Whew. Oh yeah, I'm spending the point.
Okay. You just swing it with your sword.
Yeah, and it's got 2 armor.
2 armor.
So I need
1
to
hit
get-
point.
Before you do it, you're going to get wrecked by a vegetal next round.
I know.
Okay.
Is what it is.
He's accepting me. He's got the good armor like me, so.
It's fair.
Shit.
1, is that enough to get
No,
through 2
it is
armor?
not.
Oh,
It's 2 total.
we have no reroll
No rerolls.
abilities left.
Nope.
Brutal.
That's really rough.
Oh, heartbreak. Okay. Well, we go to the slow minions. The bee vegetal is going to attack me no matter what it rolls here,
Yep.
I think. Yep. Okay, for 3 blues. You want to do the honors, Ben?
Sure.
Oh, I should have picked you up with the last point.
Oh, by the way,
That's what- fuck.
before we go to this, your turn happens, so you get 4 action points.
That's true.
I should have picked him up. He would have been able to do 1 damage.
Oh, right! Oh,
That was
that would
really
have been
stupid.
so much smarter. Okay. Specials for those don't do anything, so that's 1 hit plus 4. So 5. 5 to
damage.
me.
Yeah.
I have 3 armor, so I take 2. Okay, it could be worse. I'm down to 5 hit points.
You're the only one who can't be healed. So now this fucking crocodile that should
I
be
can
dead.
heal myself with my mosquito swarm.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, so Crocodile D is, I think, attacking you no matter what it rolls.
But they have to
on
be
the left side.
bleeding for Mosquito Swarm.
That is true. Actually, no, that is not true.
All right, yep. Crocodile's attacking me.
Okay.
Oh, is that not true? I thought it was. Oh, no, it isn't.
Yeah.
It's just that you don't, it's hard to roll specials without blue.
Wait.
Waiting.
Wait. The vegetable moved here and attacked you, right?
Yeah.
What we didn't really realize until we talked about it later, it was an area attack. It should have hit the other crocodiles,
It should have.
right?
And it hit
For us,
real
area
hard.
attacks hit our allies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think
How hard did it hit you?
Very, very hard.
it hit for
like
a
7.
lot.
It did 7 because I
think
went down
five
to
got
2.
five got through your armor.
Yeah.
I think the crocodile should be dead, and I think nothing else has to change other than it's dead because you took it from 6 to 1.
That crocodile would be dead. The other one would
Crocodile
be
D would be
down
dead, and there
5
would be
health.
a few more points of damage on
Yeah,
the crocodile.
he should take 5 damage. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Rules lawyered our way out of this mess.
Because
Yeah.
monsters do the same. It resolves the same way.
Well, that means I wouldn't have taken a swing at him though.
Unless
So this is still kind of fucked. Because I would have had an action point because I wouldn't have swung at a dead crocodile.
it had 6 hit points, didn't you take it from 6 to 1?
It was at 1 health when I did my last
Oh.
attack. Remember?
Oh, well, maybe we should retcon a little bit more.
I think
don't
so.
know,
Yeah, because
like,
I would have used the last point to. I should have used the last point to revive him, but
to revive.
that's what we should do.
Yeah.
So we should just have him take his turn.
For-
Now this vegetal, we can
part of the
still
game.
have
We're
this
learning.
swing. We can still have this swing though, because it's not going to
Nothing
change.
changed there. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah, it does. It will attack other minions.
great.
100%.
So Crocodile D is defeated.
And you are revived. I'm going to give you. Nothing's going to. Oh no, because we're going to get. Maybe revive is actually not a useful.
If you revive, I leave.
Especially with area attacks happening.
No, I think
leaving
if-
him down is kind of good. It's giving him 8 hit
I
points.
think
on his next-
if I revive you, I think you recover twice. And gain 4 health.
What?
No, there's enemies in my space. Oh,
Oh.
you mean I leave and do that?
No enemies in your space. Yeah.
But I have to
yeah.
leave and recover once.
Yeah.
I think we leave you down. You have.
Should I just save the point? I don't have another one.
Yeah, you
oh, I
could- yeah,
could.
yeah,
I
you
could.
could-
I could still swing. I would just swing
Oh,
at the.
swing at. Well, the vegetals.
But he's got 3 armor or 2 armor.
It's down to 2.
Yeah, I don't. For 3 white dice though, like I wouldn't. I'll just save. The
Yeah,
point.
you could. I mean, you could leave to try to spread them out.
Oh, I could leave. That's what I should
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
So
Okay.
So the option is you stay there and make the vegetal attack the other crocodile. Because if
That's interesting.
that is the thing.
If you
right?
stay there, the Crocodile C is going to get AoE'd.
Right.
Probably not enough
So-
to kill it, so it'll also attack you.
I would actually say attack the crocodile, stay there, and hope the vegetal kills the crocodile.
This crocodile has 2 health.
7.
But
So you're not killing it here, but you might enable the vegetal to do it.
right, and the vegetal gets 3 plus 4. It's
If that's what you guys want me to do, I
I
can
mean, it's
try
up
it.
to you. It's your turn. You don't have to
think
let
it's-
us. You don't have to let us quarterback.
that's true.
here.
You do
Yeah.
you.
I think I'm saving the point.
Okay, easy.
Okay. Then
right.
you got your 4. Okay, so nothing else changes. We already resolved the B attack on me.
So it's the end of the round.
So it's the end of the round. We advance the time tracker, and it
Oh,
is-
I didn't do my cooldown stuff.
It is the top of a round, which means
Fast monster.
fast monsters go. So Vegetal A is going to attack you, Josh. I think no matter what you roll here.
Yep,
Definitely with
closest.
that result. Okay, Ben. Since you haven't been rolling dice for yourself lately, roll for the monster.
Sure.
3 blues, and it's adding 4. That's a good roll.
That is a
'cause
good
it does
roll.
not care about specials. So
All right, so
that is
5
fine.
minus 3 means I take 2 damage.
That's fine.
How much does
Yeah.
that croc take?
That was also 5 minus its 2, so it takes 3 damage. So it's down to 4.
Okay, that's
And then
good.
It is going to attack Josh.
Yes,
Again,
I think
regardless,
so.
regardless of its targeting die.
Yep.
Yeah, both its options target you. So 3 white dice.
So 2
2 hits
plus.
plus 2. Nice, no specials. Specials make you add 3 hits and make you bleed.
So I take
that was
1
good.
damage.
That was great. That was a great outcome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
We can
So-
work with that.
I'm glad my rolls are helping someone.
Yeah, so I lean towards moving away from Vegetal B I don't think that being one-on-one with, like, I'm
I
not going
think-
to kill this round. I'm
I think
moving
I
here,
should-
reviving you, and first aiding you. No?
I should go here and start beating, or maybe I should hit some stuff in here and then leave. That way you can wand before moving in.
Oh. Get
So
one
how-
more AoE on these 2 targets?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
What's their health at right now?
The Vegetal A is at 15, and the Crocodile C is at 4.
Ooh. So I would want to go for the croc for sure.
Well, the AoE also could probably, because it is a wet place too, so his wand is going to do a lot of damage to that crocodile.
Yeah. Oh, so you think I should hit the vegetal because you think he's only going to get one attack?
Yeah, I
just
don't.
getting one?
For the most part, well, I mean,
the
unless I did want to stand back and spam it again, that's an option. But I wanted to come in, revive you, and first aid you. But then well, you would want. I would suggest you leave by your turn so that we don't get AoE'd by this vegetable.
Yeah, and it's moving is free for me,
Oh.
right? Because you're in this space. This is where I'm going to go.
Yeah, if you go first, because it's you have that trinket or that hood. What is it?
Yeah, the minstrel's
Hat?
cap.
The cap. It lets you move for free if there's an ally. Yes, why don't you go first then?
That's true. And if you revive me, I can probably kill the crocodile and stuff
Yeah.
too. So that makes sense. Because I'll have 8 action points to do
Right,
stuff
right.
with.
All right, so I should go for the croc,
No, I'm thinking you leave.
but I can hit before. It costs me no action points to leave. So what should I hit before I leave?
I mean, if you wanted to just do like a 1 action point sword attack on the croc, that probably won't kill it. Like, I don't want to bother AoEing if there's only one thing left, right?
Right.
But maybe that's fine. You kill that, and then I can actually just do some of my more powerful single attacks too, right?
So do you think you're going to kill the croc with one hit?
No.
Okay, so but you need all of your hits in order to wand, move in.
It would take me all my actions to do 1 wand, move in, and first aid then.
He
almost
he
for
needs to be
sure kill the
revived
croc.
first, right? Or does first aid pick him up?
No,
we look that
yeah, no, I said, oh, I'm sorry, you're right, move in, revive. Yeah, it's my whole turn to move in, revive, and
So
first aid.
no wanding.
So no wanding at all. Yeah, so kill the croc.
I also could probably kill the croc.
That's true. We're also bringing back up someone who will have 8 action points and all of his cards in hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's the plan to deal with the croc.
And this thing is going to AoE. Both of these things will.
Yeah, so actually,
Maybe I should go
the
ahead.
better target for you might be to wail on the vegetal because it hits harder.
I can hit both.
There you go.
Yeah.
Are you gonna hit me too?
Yeah. I shouldn't hit.
Do you want me to pick
That's
you
an
up before
issue.
I leave then?
I can do whatever. I can roll with whatever.
That way,
I'm-
you can leave and you can get first aided
Yeah.
without.
If you're the one to revive him, I could move in first aid and move out. Jeez.
Yeah.
That's silly, but I could do it.
I have so many options. I just need to be up.
All right.
So whatever works
I'm
out for
picking you
guys.
up. I'm
Okay.
making the call.
So how many hit points are you giving him?
Oh, right. 1.
My first aid
All
is 3 blue dice plus 1, as far as how much it heals. So it's like probably 1 to 3. It's not a huge.
Yeah, it's not a huge heal. Okay. So I'm giving you 1 health then.
Thank you.
And then I will, for free, move here. And then what is worth dealing damage to?
It would be nice to focus more fire on the A vegetal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or just the crocodile. If
I
you,
think
if
I
you
can
damage
kill
over
the
here, then
crocodile.
Ben can probably kill the other one.
I think I can kill the crocodile anyway.
Okay, then I'm going to hit the vegetal
Okay.
with mosquito swarm and see if I can get a little bit of a heal out of it.
Nice.
So I'm going to roll 3 white dice.
Well, that's pretty good.
Nice.
Ooh, no special, but
oh,
for 5 damage, so 3 gets through.
3 gets through to the vegetal.
That was 2 action points. And then I'm going to spend the last 2 action points on riposte, which is an ongoing effect. So when a single target attack, that guy hits AoE, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, maybe that's a stupid card to use right now then.
You could always just start slashing at this vegetal with your sword. Right now it has 1 armor.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, once the croc is down, the
All right.
vegetal
Yep.
here is easier to kill too by a lot.
I'll take a swing.
Okay. 2 hits and a
3.
special.
It's special does nothing, but it's 2 hits plus 1, so 3, so 2 gets through.
Okay, yeah.
And then I'll take
That was
another
21.
swing. Another 2 damage gets through.
Okay. for 1 action point. That's reasonable. Okay.
Can I go?
Yeah.
Because I want to sort some things out.
Yeah,
figure out how it
and
goes.
knowing what the state of here is as far as what you can kill and stuff would help inform my turn. So don't forget to gain 4 more action points.
That's true. That's awesome. Okay, so I will use my electric discharge. It's going to cost me 2 of my action points. I will target the area as a wet because it's wet, so I can attack everything in the area instead of just a single monster. I get 4 red dice plus 1.
4 red dice. Oh, and then plus 1 results. Yeah,
good,
nice.
good.
That's gonna be a lot of hits.
I'm gonna target the croc first because I think if the croc.
I think you roll once, then it happens to everything.
Okay, that's cool too.
Especially because like the special effects all targets, it wouldn't make sense to roll a bunch.
Oh
of times.
yeah, that, of course.
That looks like a lot of hits.
That's real good.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's gonna be 5 damage, and then all targets are shocked.
So 5. Let's see.
Yeah, we should have picked you up earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe so. 5 is going to be 3 damage to the crocodile because it has 2 magic resist, and 3 damage to the vegetal, taking it to 9. The crocodile's at 1, and you've shocked both of them.
Shocked both.
Which makes them deal minus 2 damage. Shocked at 2 cooldown.
Shocked at 2.
Okay.
And the space is now charged.
Oh, charge instead.
They also it's an extra turn because it's cursed.
Oh, it's cursed, so 3 turns for what that's worth.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
So
You guys didn't want to make a demonic pact. All right, the tide is turning on this one. We're gonna be all right.
I see what you did there.
I need to run because otherwise that mound is going to murder me so hard. I have so
You're gonna
many
run. You have 6 action points
I have
left. Yeah.
so many
Just
actions.
kill them. They won't murder you if you murder them.
No, I'm like, I only have 4 actions. This is bad. And I definitely don't have that. Okay. If your target's in a wet space. Okay, I have so much shit. All right, so we will, and I can only use that once. This is 3 white dice. So, okay, so we'll Hail Strike. So it's gonna be 2 more, 1, 2. Also at 2 range, 1 single, so I'll just shoot the crocodile. 3 white plus 1.
That'll do it.
That'll do it.
That'll do 1 hit point to the croc. All right, crocs are down, which also means the vegetals are significantly weakened, so that's great.
Now that...
With 4 more action points, can you just kill this? It has 9 hit points. It's down to 1 armor and magic resist.
I might be able to. I'm going
and I can
to
come finish it off, so.
use the poison dart
Nice.
for 2. So it's going to be 4 blue plus 1.
Whoa.
4 total hits.
Hold on, I have a reroll. I will reroll my blank with my ability. Hey.
Oh, nice.
So I apply poisoned and blinded.
For 3 turns each.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so poison, so it takes 2 damage at the start of its turn, and
3.
blinded is going to be you can re-roll a die when it attacks you,
And it has 4 magic damage coming at it.
Yep.
and 4 puts it down to 5.
Does it? Did you take the armor off of the 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, no.
Okay.
Because it was 3 plus 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, that thing is pretty wrecked in terms of like its ability to do stuff to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got what -2 damage and a reroll. I mean, it's still probably going to land some damage.
That's
'cause
still
it has that flat +4.
More damage than I can take, so I'm still going to leave.
Well,
Why don't you just do some damage to it and I'll come in and finish it off?
Oh, you still have your actions.
I haven't taken my turn yet. Yeah.
Dang, okay, cool. We'll use this crossbow. It's my last 2
I
actions.
probably won't be first aiding you, but we shouldn't need it.
I'm the one who. Yeah.
I guess there's the chance. There's a chance that the shambling vegetal targets the lowest.
You don't want to be
armor,
both
which
in the
is
same
you.
spot
Yeah.
because it's an AOE attack.
I mean, frankly, now that you've poisoned it, which turns on my decaying touch, you could probably just leave and I could kill it from range.
Can you also use first aid?
No, because I'd be not even going into that location.
No, but on me.
Oh, on you?
Yeah, I'm down to 3 health.
Oh.
Although you
seems
should still be moving though because this one is
Yeah,
going
'cause
to
it's
hit
gonna
both of
AoE
us.
Yeah.
I mean, I can do a lot of damage with the crossbow. So there's a...
How much health does it have right now?
6.
6?
And at the start of its turn, it's taking 2. So we really only have to do 4 more.
So you're doing 2 plus 2 red?
Yeah.
Like,
if you can roll.
these are...
Yeah.
Like, if you roll
if I
2
roll-
doubles,
It only has 1 armor.
it's dead.
And if I roll a special, it's dead.
Yeah, I think you should crossbow it. I think you have a really high chance of killing it.
I think I have a pretty good
Is that
chance.
just 1 action point?
It's 2. It's my last. It's on
Yeah.
everything.
I think it's
But
the
you
play.
could certainly finish it off.
Yeah.
Almost certainly afterwards. So I'll spend my last 2 actions, and I'll use my crossbow
I
shot.
think it might be literally certain.
Not great.
2 plus
2 damage.
4. Okay, so 3. Yeah. So okay. So it's gonna take 2 from its poison at the start of its turn, but I can, with Decaying Touch, do literally a guaranteed damage. It ignores armor. So that's
me.
that. Okay. So you have how much hit points?
I have 3.
So it's like I can first aid you, or I can leave. I'm gonna gain my 4. So I could basically like try to give you enough hit points that we both survive this attack, or I could just leave. That's probably leaving's probably better.
Well,
We can always pick you
here's the
back up.
problem. This thing might not attack me. It might attack him,
Oh,
which is the space that you'll be in. So it's
Well,
a
no,
50
actually, I was gonna move here,
Oh,
and then I
that's
have
good.
range on both of them.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll just go back to the tide pools for an action point, and then yeah, just for the sure thing, I'll play Decaying Touch for 2. This targets Shambling A, and it says it's 4 blue dice plus 1, but it says if the target is poisoned, this ignores armor. So since it is poisoned,
Seems good.
all right, that's 4 damage that ignores armor, so it's
Funny.
dead. All right.
All my status effects.
So, the poison one mattered at least.
It's true.
Okay, A is dead. I have 1 action point left, but I don't really have
I would save it,
And
yeah.
then this
anything
one
to do
slides
with
down.
it. So unless I wanted to move again, which no, I don't.
What about your wand?
Oh, that is range. That's
But it would
area,
hit
though.
me,
It would
yeah.
hit you. That's not worth it. Okay, yeah, I'll pass. I'll save that action point, and that's the round, right? So we do event B.
Yeah.
It.
Jeez.
Okay. Rising tide. The water is waist high now, and some of the waves crash into you, threatening to swallow you into the sea. Flip this card. Each origin in a wet space takes 3 water damage. Whoa. And this says when an origin or enemy in a space with a wet environment in fact takes water damage, they take 2 more. Interestingly, this is no longer wet, so you don't take it, Ben.
Oh, I'm the person
It's
that would
us
have
two.
been fine.
We take 5. I think we still apply our magic resistance.
I would assume so, yeah. So I'm down to 1 health.
I am also down to 1 health.
I would have taken nothing
Jeez.
because I have
that's brutal.
because of my furs.
That is brutal.
Who's got the good armor now, boys?
You have you picked the first that prevent water damage.
Sure did.
Damn. Okay. I
feel great.
So probably one of us is getting knocked down here.
Oh, yeah.
Right, depending on one of the 3. Are we all at 1 hit?
Well, no, it might attack him because
Yeah.
it could go for lowest
I think I'm
armor,
the
right?
only one that it can't attack here. Because it either attacks you if it attacks closest, and it attacks
Yeah.
him if it gets its lowest armor target.
So if it attacks me, I'm definitely down.
all 3 of us are at 1 hit point.
Oh, really?
Literally 1 hit point.
But if we kill this, then you come back.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what happens then.
I would like
Okay.
19
roll the black die.
Oh, I didn't cool down at the end of my turn. I have a
I'm
really
sorry.
hard time remembering that.
So I just realized we advanced this early. We hadn't done the slow turn yet.
Oh.
So that rising tide happens after this, for what that's worth. It's probably not going to change much, right? Because like if this hits you, you're still going to be knocked out.
So what's its targeting rule?
Targeting least armor. So it is going for Ben.
All right, so it doesn't matter. The rising tide stuff
It's
still
going to
has the
attack
same
you
effect.
for 3 blue dice plus 4. I can't imagine you can survive that.
No.
Okay, so you're back down.
All right.
All right, and then the rising tide that we drew before happens. Nothing else changes.
Yep.
Okay, so this is weird because we have to have health to give you to revive you.
No, you got to kill that. In that
Or we just kill. Oh, we just kill that. Yeah, right. It has 1. Yeah. Okay, we probably just wrecked
How much health
yeah.
does it have?
Oh, I should pick this up.
19.
There's 1 cooldown.
Has a lot of health left.
19.
Yeah.
That is a lot of health.
All right, I'll go first. I can do a bunch of. I'm just gonna sit at range and. Oh wait, decaying touch is 0. Damn, I didn't realize that. I wonder if that might have been a misplay earlier.
Oh yeah, I think you.
Yeah, did I do that from range?
Yeah.
It's a little late to retcon it, but my mistake. So I can go in, and I still can cast 2 things at it, even though it's range 0. Like I can move in and hit it twice for hopefully reasonably large amounts. What do you think, Josh? Can you do? It has just 1 armor and magic resist. Do you think we can collectively take it out? It's a tough one.
19
And then
is a
if we're all standing there, it's going to AOE us too.
19 is a lot of health.
Yeah. How about, what if I moved to you, first aided you so you had some health to give to him, and hasted you? And I do that before your turn, meaning you would get 6 action points this round. Is that interesting to you?
Yeah, first aid is, I mean, we're going to have to kill it this round, or we're both going to drop. Well, I guess he
Not if
could,
you
you
did
could
something.
leave.
Not if you did something like
Yeah.
go and pick him up, get 1 attack in, and leave because you have enough action points to do all that. I think.
Yeah. Okay.
And then it probably kills him again, but he gets 4 action points to wail on it first.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, why don't I do that?
All right.
All right,
Let's
so,
try it.
so I'll go
Where does it
first.
move? Oh, it moves 2. I can't get far enough away.
I'll go first. I will move 5, or no, I'll go up to 5 action points rather. Move back up to the rock, Jerry, for an action point. I will play first aid. So I'm targeting you, Josh, for 3 blue dice plus 1 is how much you heal. And for each special I roll, I can remove one of several negative conditions from you. That won't matter here, but that's not a great roll. That is 2 hit points that I
Okay.
heal you.
All right then.
It's cooldown slot 3. It's a slow cooldown too. But then while I'm here, I will haste you so that was 2 action points. This is another 2. I'm going to give you haste on your cooldown 3 slot, which says at the start of your turn, you gain 2 action points. Your max is increased to 10.
Nice.
And this also goes into slot 3. That's my turn.
Okay. So then I'm at 6 action points. I will move here for free. I will spend 1 to pick you up for 1 health.
Hooray! Oh, yeah, I didn't lower my thing, but I'm back at 1.
And then I think I'm going to do Flurry of Blows again for 2. So, and then I will actually spend an extra point to add a red to this attack.
Okay.
That's pretty
Wow.
good.
That is 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wow. Okay. It prevents 1, so 6 gets through, taking it from 19 to 13.
Okay, I'm
Pretty
going to
good.
do that again with the second. I'm going to spend the 1 for the red die.
You can just spam that one?
No, this lets me do 2 attacks.
Yeah,
Oh.
so single attack.
Oh, that's
so
really good.
it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jeez. 7 gets through, taking it from 13 to 6.
Monster.
Okay. And then for my last action point, I will get the hell out.
Seems good. Although hopefully you'll just kill it, but
Yeah.
in case
Just
you
in
don't,
case.
yeah.
I only get 1 shot at it, so I don't think I can kill it.
You can fire your crossbow if this doesn't work. Right?
Once, that's all I can do. That's all I have.
Oh, you don't have any
No,
attack?
I spent 3 of my cards of my
Jeez,
8
okay.
action points last turn.
Oh, speaking of which, mine should have slid down at the end of my turn.
I always
have a hard
forget
time
that.
remembering to do that at the end of the turn, yeah.
So I'll shoot it, because that's what I got.
Yep.
4.
I'll re-roll this. Okay,
4 damage.
4 damage.
Minus 1 for 3.
Okay, it's down to 3.
And who would it benefit to be with?
You don't want to be with anybody.
Yeah, because it AoEs us.
Right.
Alrighty.
So,
Nope, you got it. Actually, I'll go.
I think not moving is better.
Not moving is better?
Yeah.
that way we're not too
He's hitting one
yeah.
person no matter what. It's probably going to be you,
It probably is.
right? Like even if you move, it's a 50-50 chance that it's you anyway.
Frankly,
Yeah.
when you end a combat, you heal by 2?
Heal by 1. You go up to 1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking if you went from 1 to 0 and healed
That's
by 2.
true. If I get knocked down and I get right back up, it doesn't make any difference. So
All right.
whatever. That's
So
fine.
now it's its turn,
I'll keep my 2 points.
and it is
It
closest.
is attacking the
so-
nearest. Okay, so I don't think there's any way. We don't even have to roll.
I have no avoiding
Yeah,
it.
fair enough.
Three blue dice plus 4.
All right, so end of the round.
End of the round. Okay, we're gonna move this down to 2, and top of a round. There are no slow minions anymore, so it's back to us. So all we really have to do is pop it.
Then we might have a turn to do something.
How much health does it have?
Before this? I think we gotta
Right.
leave. Before
Agreed.
How much health does it have?
3. So I don't have a strong preference.
I can wreck it if I get up again.
I can just mosquito swarm it. With 3, I don't know if that's guaranteed that it will hit, but
I can almost surely make it disappear.
Okay. Yeah,
I don't have the hit points to revive you.
I have
Or
that
I
can
would move
revive.
in, revive you, and attack would be my play if I had any hit points to give you.
I'll have 6. So if I
Oh yeah, you're still.
I could recover, and then I could play this again
You can play it again.
because I could recover, so I could slide it 1.
No, it's only statuses, not skills. That you can
Oh,
slide on.
status. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, even still, I can just. I mean, it only take It's actually. This is only actually giving me +1 damage to my attack roll, technically.
Not
So
a big deal.
yeah. So I think I should be able to take care of it, and I can get you up if I need to.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the rolls go. Okay, so I'm going to attack. I will spend a point in order to roll a red die with it.
2 hits and a special,
+1.
+1, so 3
So
hits.
3.
Special didn't do anything.
Nope.
It's at 1.
All right, I will do that again
Okay.
for. Oh wait, that was 2 action points. And then I'll do that again for another 2 action
So
points.
you moved for 1 also, right?
No, the move was.
Oh, the move is free. It was dimensional cap, right? That'll do it.
So 3.
1
Yep.
armor. It's dead.
All right, great.
Oh, well. All right.
So you
I
pop
think
up at 1.
I think we learned something about how valuable it is to be careful and try to not trigger multiple
We
combats
did.
at
We did.
once.
Yes.
Okay, the results of the combats. On the shallows, the crocodile combat, on victory, something shimmers in the shallows, gain 2 gold.
Hey.
And on the rock jetty, you remove an inscribed stone from the corpse of one of the vegetals, gain a small venom rune, and 2 gold. I think that's a stack that's still in the box. Are the runes the mini cards?
I don't know.
Yeah, if you want
I'll
to
go
check.
investigate.
There was a little. There's not that many. There's not that many mini cards in this game, other than the statuses. But I think that was the. Yeah, I think those were runes, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay. Maybe that's cool. I don't know.
What one is it?
Venom rune, small venom rune.
When you apply poison to a target, increase its duration by 1 if possible. Who applies poison? I think he does. I think Ben
Oh,
does.
it goes in
I
like
apply poison.
It goes in a hand slot.
That's pretty weird. That it's like a little
This
card.
is like Descent works the same way, I think, where you can use a hand slot to hold a rune that buffs your weapon. When you apply poison to a target, increase its duration by 1.
Oh,
so you're the one poisoning,
I'll take.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Can I?
but you have a two-handed
I have
weapon.
a two-handed weapon.
Oh,
Well, hold on to it. We will.
I feel like we want to switch weapons. I almost feel like I should have that wand and you want the bow. But
Potentially.
Yeah,
We
we'll
can
figure it
talk
out.
between.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah. Well, I don't think it's going to matter here, so we'll just hold on to it and distribute it between locations. That's going to end combat, and that's going to end the round, right?
Nope. I still
No?
get my turn. Right?
oh really?
Okay.
Do you?
But what would you do with it?
You would be down.
No
You would be
combat going
down.
anymore.
I'd recover.
No,
No,
you were down. You only got
this
up.
combat ends, so I revived with 1 hit point. So can't I still like?
Combat ends. This is why you revive.
That's a great question. Like, what happens to the action points that people would have left of that combat round? Can they use it to recover?
Yeah,
I
you
actually
wanna
don't know.
pause
Yeah.
and.
Not really, because I don't think we're going to have any more combats. I don't think your hit points are going to matter.
That's fair.
So
Oh yeah, that's
right, we're down to almost no rounds
Sure,
left.
sure, sure.
Yeah.
And rest rounds, I get 2 more. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think we're going here, and I think this is the round where we just need to choose a story thread. We only found 2 of them.
Oh.
For what that's
well, we
worth.
know where the other one is. There's 1 card left in this pile.
Yeah, and that's it's that and the sea event. So theoretically, that's the last one.
So which one? I kind of wanted to go on the pirate adventure.
The pirate adventure being the one that the mysterious
Smugglers?
voice
Yeah.
pulled us to.
But if we want to do Fort Joy, that's fine too.
Oh no, I would Pirate Adventure is the one I wanted to do.
Okay.
The mysterious voice for sure.
The Upper Beach, the Drakon smugglers, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed. I like it.
All right.
Fort Joy is. I just love that it's a horrifying prison named Fort Joy. Yeah.
We can go there.
No. Pirate seems fine. Okay, so let's explore. Let's spread out. Like here, I'll go up to the sandy shore. Oh, we don't even have to for the cards in our holding area.
Right.
So we can just go here and see.
We could.
see what
we need to be in 2 locations because one of us needs to pull from the holding
weirdly,
area.
you can't get
So
to the holding area.
I'll explore where we are at, the shipwreck.
So I'll take the sandy shore from the holding area, and then we'll see what this is, and then decide what order to resolve them. Is basically what happens, right? All right. So,
and if it's an attack, we'll resolve that one first.
yeah. So here's the shells.
Oh, hey. Teleportation is an automatic success.
Nope.
The storm has pushed large portions of the ship onto a craggy part of the shoreline, including remnants of the captain's quarters. Waves crash against the rocks, making the area treacherous, and you weigh the risks of investigating the wreckage against the rewards you might discover there. One origin here may make a challenge roll to cross the rocks. If no one does, places in the holding area. I would only roll this because I am not a huntsman, an animal, or a rogue.
I am a rogue, but I think I only get 3 white dice
this would
plus
be yours.
blue.
So I think mine
yours
is stronger.
better.
Yeah.
And I can give you a reroll.
3 white plus blue is not as good as 3 red.
Because 3 red is really hard to fail with.
And I can make him reroll stuff too.
Give it a shot. Go across those rocks.
Reroll the.
Yep.
4.
So 4, that seems good. All right, 3 plus. You find something of value in the wreckage, gain a small frost room.
Oh, another room.
Okay, so we'll pull that one out too. All right. That was not a story thread.
If a location card is returned to the deck, you may explore the space again to re-resolve the card.
Say that again?
If a location card is returned to the deck, you may explore the space again to re-resolve the card. Oh, this goes... If you failed, it goes back to the deck.
Okay. So it doesn't... Okay, so you can try
Yeah,
it.
so it said that there were 3, right?
Well, there were 3 stories.
Oh, it says multiple exits.
Yeah, it says multiple exits, and there are 3. We learned from the journal that there are 3 story threads, but that doesn't mean there are 3 directions
Correct.
now.
Yeah.
It could be that one of them further branches, or one of them is just
right.
looming, and yeah. So we're still doing the sandy shore.
Yeah.
That's what I would go with, yeah.
So the party may go to Upper Beach. Let's.
Let's.
I guess there's nothing else to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
the mission. We do need to do an interlude phase because we're leaving this location.
Yeah, so let's take a quick look at that. We have interlude. Follow these steps when you enter a location. Level up if told to. Revive and recover. Go to full health. Clear all cards from cooldown. Refill your collar source tokens. Restore your talents if you had flipped any. Oh, when I exit, by the way, I get a scroll. It's a dimensional bolt scroll.
Nice.
Neat. Equip and trade, so we can freely equip, store, and trade items, and visit the merchant. That's really the only thing here that is like new, or that is that we can't just kind of do as part of setup for next time.
So these 2 should go together as we're freely trading.
Yeah, we can freely trade later, as far as I figure. Like
that's
as we
true.
set up next time.
Yeah, as we figure out,
Yeah.
have a think.
The merchant. Follow these steps when you visit the merchant. If you do not have enough gold to pay the initial entry fee, you may not buy or sell any items.
I think we have enough gold.
We have a lot of gold. Okay, so we choose an equipment deck of our current level or lower. Oh, current level or lower. Okay. And pay gold equal to its level. So for level 1, and consumables is an option also, but we have to pay to even visit the merchant. It's 1. Reveal 1 item per player plus 1 from the selected deck, and the same number of your choice from the 4 consumable decks. Of your choice of the 4 consumable decks. Oh, so we choose like potions or scrolls or whatever.
Arrows or whatever, yeah.
The party may buy any number of revealed items for their printed costs. Each item can be equipped or stored by any origin. We can also sell items for half their cost. And then we can pay the entry fee again to like restock empty slots once we've bought some things, it looks like.
Okay.
Oh, so we can revisit
Or let's
multiple
see, if
times.
a party wishes to see more items, then choose one equipment deck of their level or lower, or any consumable deck, or one consumable deck. Pay another entry fee to reveal another one item per player plus one from that deck. We can do that any number of times. So essentially, we have enough gold to basically buy any item we want from this deck if we just theoretically restock enough times.
Right.
All right, we're visiting?
Yeah, let's pay one.
Yeah.
Level 1 items? Okay.
Yeah.
Consumables?
So here, because this deck is not very well shuffled.
You want regular
pick
level?
4.
Yeah, do we want to do...
It's both. We do that and consumables.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So probably like potions.
Yeah, I was thinking potions or
Yeah.
grenades.
There's a grenades consumable deck?
Yeah.
News to me. But I feel like after just being on the brink of death so
You want to
much-
pull a 4th card?
Oh, sure.
Because +1, right? Players +1?
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. Banded armor, furs, coif, which is just that special, that +1 armor, and fire wand.
Okay, nothing too exciting. I guess
hat.
I can dual wield wands, but it would maybe be better to do a wand and a rune.
Yeah, it might be. The hat is probably something somebody should get because it's just +1 armor.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the minstrel's cap is actually better for me.
Should we buy the coif for Ben? +1 armor. Then we're all tied on armor and can like
Probably.
make choices for the enemies.
That's a good
basically.
idea.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
sure.
All right, we'll pay 2 gold. You have a new hat.
We should also see the consumables that we're getting. We're picking one of the decks.
Yeah, let's just do potions.
Potions is fine.
Oh.
Yeah, and if we want to restock, it's not both, it's or.
Yeah. Okay. Pick 4 out of here.
Oh, that's 2,
All right.
3,
Oh, we need
and
to restock
4.
any number of times. Okay.
What about those first 2 are the same item? No, they're not. Okay. Got a healing potion. Seems like a strong contender. Clarity potion. So heals 2 blue plus star. Clarity potion. Slide 1 non-source skill on your cooldown track left 2 slots, or slide 2 non-source skills left 1 slot each.
So it helps cooldowns.
Stone skin. You can't gain negative statuses. And magic armor potion. You have +2 magic armor while this is on cooldown.
This while it's on cooldown, you drink
Yeah.
it during your turn, and then for 3 turns you can't. Okay.
Would Clarity Potion let you cast the same skill multiple times?
I think so.
Certainly.
If it's
seems
a
like
2
it.
slot.
Yeah, all my skills are 2 slot. That's why, so I could just
Yeah.
stack it, drink it, and then slam something down again.
Seems that way.
Which seems pretty solid.
You want to buy that?
I do want to buy that.
Costs what, 3?
3.
That's funny. That's more than
I feel
an
like
actual
I
piece
keep
of
buying.
armor.
I'm buying all of the crap that you guys are drawing.
Fine, you're buying crap.
I think I would like to get the magic armor.
We have so much gold. I'm
so
not-
that's
I'm
3.
not gonna argue.
And then
Can I buy the healing potion?
I
that
think
will
we
deal
should
damage
buy
to me 'cause I'm undead.
Yeah, I think we should buy the healing potion. I don't know which one of us should go to. My inclination is me because I'm actually trying to be.
Yeah. I got surprised in that one.
Right,
It was just
right, yeah.
really unfortunate.
I don't need the stone skins potion. I don't have skin.
Yeah, I don't think the negative status thing seems good, but we haven't been getting statuses yet, so I don't know.
But
Yeah,
status
like-
effects are huge.
They can be.
Yeah.
But like, which one of us is most likely to get it? Right?
It's early though. How hard can this be?
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. We don't need it. We can save our
First
gold.
aid will
we have,
also
we have
remove some.
14 gold we're carrying over.
What were those? I missed these.
We bought you the coif. There were 2 of the types of basic armor we already started with, and a fire wand. Which actually, if you want that, you could. But you would rather have the water.
I would rather have
Well, you
the
want to
water.
buy me the fire wand, and then you can take.
But then
the
we've
water
got the
wand?
crossbow that's useless.
Do we?
And we have an arrow already for it.
Oh, that's true.
The arrows feel like they're better with not a crossbow because the
Why?
crossbow only can be fired once a round. The arrows would fire if you had a regular bow and you just shot 3 times. That would fire would trigger every time.
That's fair.
Granted, it does also stack with
How does selling
with that
items work?
effect. So
You can get gold equal to half their cost.
Okay. Rounded up or down?
I don't know.
Okay.
Do we-
Well, that'll matter.
do we want to just
It'll
draw
only matter on the crossbow, or it will only matter on the.
What do we
explosive
want to
arrows.
roll for?
4 more items?
Items? Okay. If you guys want to, you can go for
I've
it.
seen the level 1 items, so not
Do
very
we feel
excited.
okay? Okay, then I'm not worried about it. I'm not. None of these.
The only
I don't
things
want.
we didn't pull any trinkets, right?
Are there very many trinkets?
I don't know.
I didn't feel like I saw very many.
I mean, it's a gold.
There's a copper band that lets you reroll 1 die on an attack per turn. Okay, there's some trinkets in here. There's some rings. When you make specific elemental attacks, you can reroll a die. You can't be burned. So there's okay. There's some trinkets. We got the gold to burn.
I mean,
Sure.
we don't need to dump it all on our first merchant.
No.
I lean towards saving it.
Okay.
All right. Saving
We're
it.
gonna be able to buy the cool level 2 stuff when we're level 2 anyway, which I'm
Agreed.
sure is just around the corner.
Agreed.
Definitely. Yeah.
All right. Well, we
So we visited the merchant,
we escaped a calm day on the beach by the skin of our teeth.
right? Now let's go find some pirates.
And we're walking up. We're literally, this scenario ended with us going for a stroll on the beach.
Yeah.
Right? We're just heading north. That's
Yeah.
what we decided.
Very calm, peaceful day.
Yeah. Cool. This is fun.
Yeah.
This game's neat. I'm curious to see where the campaign goes.
Me too.
Yeah. Not to Fort Joy though.
Right. Not this game. Next campaign though.
Yeah. Season 2. Season 2. We'll see Fort Joy. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun.
This is cool.
Thank you for watching. Last call to like the video. I'm sure you liked it if you're still here. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We'd appreciate it. And we'll be back, I think, to play more Divinity and definitely to play tons of other stuff on Optimal Play. Till then, be optimal.
Bye.